Hi there, this is Justin from LemTasks, and today we'll be looking at TeuxDeux versus LemTask and seeing which one performs better and which one you'd prefer to use on a daily basis. So both tools are good, yes, they solve different problems, but if you use one in the wrong way for your working style, you'd feel friction immediately, and it might feel like it's instead adding more to your chaos than removing it. So, before we compare these two features, I would like to state one thing. To do is built around constraints, keeping things as simple as possible, and LemTask is built around flexibility, so you can move things around however way you wish, and it has some features that allow you to make use of things that should be straightforward on a daily basis. And that's just about it. So instead of thinking which tool is better, the real question should be how much structure do you need to execute daily work consistently. So this depends on which tool you'd prefer to use. And right about now, we'll start with to do. From the previous videos, we already had like created an account, set it up a little bit, and now we'll just continue from where we left off. And if you need more reference from the previous videos, you can always go back and have a look at them and see how we've conducted some of these activities. So to do is obviously a daily work tool, which means you do set your daily to-dos or your daily deliverables right here. As you can see, it's very much open, no setup decisions, no system to follow in particular. So it's just very clear and straightforward. Here, you are not really managing your tasks, you are just committing to what you need to do today and have some tasks planned out for tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and so on. So it's sort of like your calendar, your Google Calendar, except you can just add your to dos here beautifully, neatly, and have them colored. Each color can represent whatever you need it to represent. So, for example, I'd say the green represents very light tasks like resting, and the red represents something a bit heavy like learning something new or completing a certain project. So you can structure it this way. So here the trade-off is that it gives up flexibility, and in exchange for the simplicity it comes with. So it assumes that your work is very simple and straightforward. It doesn't need any complicated action points to complete. So that's one of the trade-offs you get when using this tool. And as you can see here, you can just type in whatever task you need to type. For example, I'll just say team meeting. There we go. Then you can have it in orange. It's, let's say, important. Then here you can add details about the team meeting, maybe things to discuss. So I'll just write things to discuss, since there might be a lot of things to discuss. However, I'll just sum it up, discuss. So I'll just sum it up like that. Things to discuss. You can add your images, you can add your link. So let's say you things to discuss, right? Then you can add your meeting link. Let's say meeting link, and then let's try link this one. There we go, meeting link. Then you can add the URL for that, then you press that and you're basically done. So that's how you can set it up. It's simple, it hides information well, your details over there, and then you can put your stuff in bold if you want. It really is a free tool to do whatever you need to do with this very simple features that you have on you. And you can display mode. Oh, so you can change the mode, dark mode and white mode. So depending on what you prefer. And that's just um all about it when this tool comes into use. So let's just give you what this tool, let's say, struggles with, or it becomes complicated when you use it. So it becomes complicated if your tasks depend on each other, or if your work span on multiple days. So you'll need to basically duplicate all this, or if execution requires a lot of context. So, with the second point I wanted to discuss, if it spans over a lot of days, you might need to duplicate this if there's an option for that. If not, then you'll just have to copy, right? Copy this like that, then paste it here, and then paste it here, and then paste it here as well. So it will sort of give you too much admin to do, since you just have to copy paste it wherever you need to copy and paste it. So let's try to change the colors to match the one we were using. Okay, we can always find the color option later, and then when you're done with the task, you can click it, complete, and so on. So it's really not good for tasks that need to be done over a span of maybe 30 days, because you need to be copying, pasting the same task always. So that's just about it. So at some point, the daily to-dos can feel a bit limiting, but if your work is very much simple and straightforward, you can still continue to use it. It still works very well. So now we'll have a look at LemTask and see how that works as well. So we have LemTask, your to do your basic tasks that you need to do. So we'll go ahead and proceed. So with LemTasks, you have your dashboard. It gives you quick updates on what's happening, like two overdue tasks that need attention, and you can keep scrolling all the way to the bottom, and these are all your tasks that you need to do for today, like this specific day on a specific date. So that's are the overdue tasks that you need to do, or the tasks that you need to work on. And you have your today. Okay okay so we have your all your today tasks that you need to do. The orange one are the medium priority, the red ones are the ones who have the most priority, and the green ones are the less priority tasks. And let's give you an example of a no priority task. There we go. It just remains that way, like grayed out. So that's how you can have it. And you can change your date here. Let's say 31st. You can also have your time, your 7 p.m., then done. So that can be adjusted accordingly. And all this, you can adjust the dates accordingly. So that's how you can use that. And you go to all tasks. There we go. You can see all your completed tasks and all your pending tasks that still need to be done. So pick up the kids. It's a daily repeatable task, or daily. There we go. So with this one, you don't really need a specific due date for it, but you need 45 minutes to complete the task. And obviously, it's an everyday thing. And here you can have a due date, let's say to finish all the deliverables that you need to do with this client on, let's say, the Monday, the 16th of February. You'll be done with all the deliverables, spending 30 hours a day on the task, and it's very high priority. It needs high energy levels, and it repeats on a daily basis. So you have to look at this client's campaigns every single day. So that's how you can use it. That's how you can set it up. And the another exciting feature about this, you can share your task with your team members. You can copy link and share it with them, depending on which platform they use here, or you can just copy the link and share it with them. So that's how you can basically use it, and that's pretty much it. And then you have your boards. and boards. Okay, so your boards are here, your to-dos, or you can have it in progress since we are working on a client and it's a repeatable task. So you can just drag and drop here. It's much easier, lighter to use. So you can carry over tasks from the previous day to the following day and so on using this tool. So here you can have a look at this waiting for a feature. You can add a task here and add the details. Let's just go say go, right? You can add the details. But this task you can say waiting for, like I'm waiting for someone else to complete a certain phase within the client's work so that I can get to my phase. And I can say roughly my phase will take 4 hours and maybe I'll need to have complete it need to be ready by the third and time will be 10 a no actually midday, so you can have it like that, and then the priority level is high, energy levels let's say medium for this client, and you can add the details about the client and everything else. So this one is more like a group task. You can share it with your team member as well, stating that if they're done with their part they can update as well. And you have your lists where you can group your tasks accordingly, like your personal tasks, your client work, and then your, let's say, a different department. You do tasks in maybe two, three departments. Since they're interconnected, you can have your departments here. You say paid media, or you can have this as account management, and you can have this as HR. You can add more actually. So you can always add more right here and have it at that. So this is how you use LemTask, and it has many more features like your brain dump where you can voice note your tasks that you need to do, which we'll explore all this on another day. So for today, we'll stop here. And if you need to review the tools, review more features at your own leisure, you can always catch the link in the description below. And that's it from me. I will catch you in the next video.